Like, she's got me believing her, but I knew for the first, like, third of this book that she was completely delusional. I went to a bookstore and didn't buy any books, which is very strange. Hey guys, welcome back to the video. I don't know if I already started this vlog or not, so if I didn't, hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm Sam and welcome back to It's All Just Semantics. It's another vlog, and it's different now. I know that because I'm still keeping this as Camp NaNoWriMo, but I am switching my project from, as if you watched last week's video, I'm switching my project in the middle of the month because I'm like that apparently. From my romance book to I'm adjusting fantasy books. So I'm just basically kind of dabbling in the 2-3 main fantasy stories that I have going right now. I have 2 basically going right now, and I've been writing in them, and honestly I've been writing a lot in them. Let's go back a couple days because I probably should, but let's go back to the 15th, which was Monday, April 15th. I wrote 288 words in my new project Soup, and I got it started. And then sticking with Project Soup, on the 16th, I wrote 187 words, which is not a lot, but I'm still developing the idea. I got some words written. The 17th, so 2 days ago, today's the 19th, by the way. The 17th, I wrote 1,022 words in this work, and then yesterday, sorry, my phone's buzzing. Yesterday, I wrote 1,277 words, so I'm pretty happy with that. Now, I'm also working on a co-author fantasy book right now, and I've been working on this for quite some time. We've been working on this story, me and my best friend have been working on this story for, honestly, probably like 2 years. We've been developing this world and this magic system, and we're doing a complete rewrite right now. On the 16th, I'm not kidding about this, and I know you guys may not believe me, but I wrote 5,050 words. That's how much of a fantasy mode I have been in as compared to a romance mode. Like, if that doesn't tell you, I don't know what does. And then the 17th, I wrote another 875 words. Today, I have actually not written anything in any of my projects, and I will get to it, but I kind of wanted to be like, yeah, so that's why I switched. So yes, that is very much why I switched to the other project. So combining these two, I've written over 8,000 words in the past week just on my fantasy stories, which does not have me catching up to my goals for Camp NaNoWriMo, but I'm honestly kind of ignoring those now. And just want to get some stuff out and done, and yeah, I've been making progress on this fantasy stuff, and I need my phone to stop buzzing because it's distracting me. But I did that thing. So I'm definitely in a fantasy mindset. You may have noticed I am not counting any of my fan fiction in any of these numbers, so I've been going kind of crazy with fan fiction because I can just kind of do whatever. It's just me literally writing whatever comes to my head and then deleting half of it later. But I have been writing in fan fiction almost every day, which is a little concerning. I probably shouldn't do that. But it's writing in something, and actually it's probably very good. But I haven't finished any, which I don't know if fan fiction has an end or if you just keep going. How does this work? True fanfiction writers, how does this work? Do you just keep writing, or do you stop at a point? Like, does your story have an end? Because that's what I struggle with, is, okay, so what's the goal of my fanfiction? I don't know. Or I'll start, like, I started a Harry Potter fanfiction, but it starts in Harry's year 4, but then I wrote scenes from, like, book 7, and I was like, oh, oops. Now there's, like, whole bunches of them, and is this like four different fan fictions, or what's going on here? I don't know, but that's where I've been. So yes, fun facts about me today. I'm gonna try and pick up a new book. I'm gonna try and pick up The Half-Drowned King by Linnea Hartsucker. This is on my TBR for this month, and I haven't touched my TBR yet this month. I did finish a book earlier today. I finished Under the Smokescreen Sky by A. Deborah Baker. This is an audiobook I had, and it's the last book in a series. Look at me. I finished 2 series so far this year. Like, that's a lot for me. That's a lot. I don't finish series very often. But now the problem is I actually have like 5 books that I need to write reviews for NetGalley, so I need to kind of get on that. Yeah, I have 1, 2, 3 books. I have 3. Okay, so it's only 3, but I have 3 books that I've gotten, that I've finished, that I haven't written reviews for yet. So I really do need to do that. I'm not good at that one. One of them, though, I don't know if I'm going to because I DNF'd it, but I want to go back and retry it later. It's just, it wasn't captivating me, and I think it was right at the edge of where I was losing interest in romance for a while, which is unfortunate. But we'll get back into it eventually. So, yes, I go in waves of where my interests are, as everybody has probably realized here, right? I'm shitting like no one. That's my update. I'll just talk to you guys later. All right, bye. I just took a shower, so my hair's kind of weird. It's Monday night. I have been atrocious at updating this vlog this week. And I think, I think part of the reason for that, honestly, is because I haven't been writing necessarily in the book. I've been plotting and planning this book. Like I said before, in my last vlog, I am no longer writing my romance books this month. I've honestly given up on that for now. I'm not giving up on the project completely, but I also have gotten to a point where I know if I were to continue working on it, I would end up despising this project, and I really don't want to despise this project. I've been working on it for so long. I do absolutely adore the characters. I am not in the mental state to write romance right now. I have not been reading romance. I have been reading horrors and fantasies lately, so jumping in and writing a romance just is not where my brain is right now, and I did not prep for Camp NaNoWriMo by reading romance or anything because I was not in a romance mood. I tried. I started like 3 or 4 romances and I could not get into them. So I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. But what I can say is that it's going well, and I have my inspiration for the story. I have an idea of where it's going, and I think we're going to journey a little bit into the Norse mythology for this one, which has me super excited. I absolutely adore Norse mythology. My favorite actually is really Celtic mythology. So we'll see if I throw a little bit of that in as well. I have a different project that's kind of based in Celtic mythology, but maybe I could do several in Celtic mythology, which would just be so much fun. But I've really wanted to work on a traveling adventure quest story for a very long time. It's right up there on the list with me wanting to write a book about a haunted house. It's just, these are things I want to write. These are things I have wanted to write since I started writing at all. So yes, that's about where we're at right now. I haven't gotten much done. Otherwise, I've been writing a lot in fan fictions actually again. I shouldn't say a lot. I've been writing a little bit, but I have been working on Project Soup. I'm really liking the direction Project Soup is going, and I think my main goal is going to be outlining this book and figuring out the actual direction of it. I have my characters pretty well solidified, which is very exciting, and I'm very, very, very excited to do that. And I've kind of created some of the rules of the world and where everything's going, and I am, like I said, I'm just so excited for this because the way that I am envisioning it, it could work as a standalone, but it also could be a series. So we're going to start with writing it as a standalone. This is what I have been recommended to do, especially since I am not published, but is to start writing standalone and then say, but it could be could be a series if it were to go there. So that's where I'm going to start, and we're going to see how it goes. I really am very excited for this. I think I have made that perfectly clear now. But yes, that's really my update. That's really what I got for you guys. Like I said, it's Monday night. It's Earth Day. Nothing special happened today. I remember being in school and like Earth Day was like this really big deal, and no one even talks about it anymore. Like, it's so weird. But I don't know, maybe do you guys talk about Earth Day? Maybe it's in like just a school thing that talks about Earth Day. I don't know. I seem to have contracted something again. No one's surprised. 2024 seems to be the year of me being sick. I knock on wood, hopefully not. But I thought it was just allergies, and I'm gonna stick with that for now. But I do have stuffy nose again, and I hate it. I'm not happy. I did take allergy meds, though, and I'm gonna take some more tomorrow when I get home from work, because I took them after getting home from work today, so hopefully we'll be good. We have a visitor for the week. My in-law, my mother-in-law is visiting for the week. She's great. I love her. So we have a friend here, so I'm probably not going to be filming as much again, which is unfortunate. But I do still have school. I had a project due. It's actually due tomorrow. Reader's advisory, which basically is if you liked this book, you will like this book. So I did that for a little while, and that was actually a lot of fun. And I have decided, I'm going back, sorry, to Project Soup. This takes place in like the equivalent of medieval times. My kind of inspiration for a lot of it, honestly, is going to be not an inspiration. I shouldn't say that. This is not inspiration, but like the time period that I want it to be is like King Arthur times, where people went on quests, ridiculous or not. The Quest of the Green Knight, like where people went on quests and did things like this. I do actually have King Arthur and the Knights of the Round Table. I have the classic. I think it's at my parents' house, but I have it. So I might get it, and I might read it this year, and it'll be part of my research stuff that I do for this book. On the other hand, I have finished 2 books so far this month. Both of them the end of a series. Look at me go. So that's pretty exciting. Both of them fantasy as well. I finished Locklands, and I finished Under the Smoke-Strewn Sky by A. Deborah Baker. It was lovely. I would highly recommend that series. But, yes. And I'm currently working on My Heart is a Chainsaw and God Killer. I am loving God Killer, and My Heart is a Chainsaw. That book is unhinged. The main character, I'm sorry. The book itself is great, and I see why it got so many awards. I actually have the sequel that I want to read as well, so that's exciting. But this book, guys, it's unhinged. Like, these characters are unhinged. They're ridiculous. But I will get into that in a reading vlog. So, yes. But that's my little update.
Bittersweet, never thought I'd come back. It's been a while since I packed up my things and left. I recall it still in my beat-up truck. I didn't look back, didn't give up. I got my first real kiss behind the coffee shop. Thought he was the one until we broke it off. I recall it still in his beat-up truck. Yeah, I cried like hell. Then I told him off, or I would never come back to this town. But now I'm here once again, and things that I forgot just keep flooding by, the memories that I made of. Damn, my heart still beats for the place where I grew
an update, and it's not the one you're thinking of. I have an update on My Heart is a Chainsaw. I know this is supposed to be a writing vlog. It also was supposed to be 1 week, and now it's like 3 weeks. 2 weeks, I think, only is what it is. Hold on, I gotta figure out where I'm at. I was listening to the audiobook. I know what chapter I'm on. Yeah, right about here. So, I am this far into this book so far. So, for those of you who don't know, this follows Jade, who is just graduated from high school. She is a Native American, and she lives, and this takes place in Idaho. She has had a very troubled life, very shit life, very much so. In case you can't tell, I'm sick, so I am fighting. I don't know if I'm sick. I think it's just allergies, but it's nuts. It's absolutely killing me. Anyways, this book. Jade is, like, I don't want to even say a fan of slasher movies. She is obsessed with slasher movies, which is fine. I know the plot of basically every slasher movie. I don't watch them generally myself. I get a little bored, but I might watch some because of this. She's just always talking about them. But as I'm reading this, like, the whole plot of this book is that she believes her life in her small town is a slasher movie, and she believes that she's found the final girl, and she's trying to convince the final girl that she's the final girl, and all of this kind of stuff. The thing is, I'm a little over halfway through this book. She's kind of got me starting to think that it's a slasher movie too. Like, she's got me believing her, but I knew for the first, like, third of this book that she was completely delusional, and now it's like, but she might be right, but she's not. But Stephen Graham Jones. I love it. I hate it, but I love it, and I really need to sneeze. But I will say, me being sick is part of the reason I haven't posted this video. I do not have a lot of footage. I'm just feeling very gross. But I wanted to share that this book now has me feeling like I'm part of the delusion, and I don't know how to feel about that, and I'm really excited because I have the second one too. So I'm going to try and finish this maybe tomorrow. I think I have it on like 2.10 speed on Audible, but it's because the audiobook narrator speaks a lot slower and I'm able to keep up. I have like 2 hours left, I think, on the audiobook. So I should be able to finish it tomorrow. It's so good. I'm loving it. That's it. That's my update. I have been doing some writing. In fact, I actually worked a little bit on Katie's book yesterday. I've also worked on Project Soup, just a little bit, but I am slowly figuring that one out, and I'm really, really excited as to the direction it's going. But I've had nothing for Sandra's book, and I feel really bad about that, because I'm basically dropping Camp NaNoWriMo now, and I feel really bad about that, but I know I need to follow where my head is, otherwise I'm going to end up despising everything, because I have dropped projects in the past because I forced myself to work on them when I wasn't in the mood for them, and I have not picked them up since. And that's not something I want to do, so I know myself well enough to know that. But I'm going to stop talking because I'm sure it's disgusting to listen to me right now. I'm going to sit here, I'm going to drink my tea, I'm going to do some reading, and that's where I'm at right now. So I'll talk to you guys later.
Everybody has their job, 9 to 5, and getting drained. They settle for second best, scared to risk what the future might bring. What the future might bring. I hold my breath, waiting for someone to knock at my door, telling me there is more waiting for me. Whoa. If I love you harder than I've ever If I love all the ways the world puts me to the test, if I embrace every fall, learn to grow and keep myself tall, would it hurt at all? I hold my breath, waiting for someone to knock at my door, telling me there is more waiting for me. Whoa. If I love you harder than I've ever done before, oh, maybe I belong somewhere above the water. My lungs are tired from running for a long time. My feet got blisters, but maybe I belong if I love a little harder. A little harder. If I love a little harder.
We just went out for a bit. Yeah. He has a croissant. And we got some things, and I was going to share them. I don't like it when you do that.
But it feels good.
I know, but it's so weird. So, first thing we got, well, not first thing, but things we got. I got tea, because I ran out of tea, and this is my favorite that I drink at night. So if you guys are looking for it, this is what it is. It's called mint basil herbal tea. And then they were doing a taste test, so I got the coconut oolong that they have as well. That's really good. Coconut oolong tea. There's 2 oolongs in it. I don't know if that's on purpose or not, but coconut oolong tea. And then with more oolong this time. Then John got some barbecue sauce. He's pretty excited about it. This is new stuff. We haven't tried it yet. And then we got some coffee for John's mom because she wanted coffee and she wanted it ground, so we got her ground coffee. And then we got us more coffee because we drank all of our coffee. And it's almost gone. Well, we haven't drinking all of it yet. We've drinking most of it. We've drinking.
I was going to say it, but, you know.
I'm not a writer. I don't know what I'm doing. And it's like 80 degrees Fahrenheit outside. That's warm. Can't take you anywhere.
I'd be a little concerned if it was 80 degrees Celsius or 80 degrees Kelvin.
That's why I feel like I need to, like clarify. Just in case. Just in case people think we're actually, like, boiling alive here.
We're close to boiling. Or freezing.
And John got new shorts. But I can't show you those because he's wearing them now. Because it got too hot in his jeans, and so he was like, I need shorts.
And
so
I wanted some better quality.
He wanted some good quality. We have a place up near where my parents live, and they have really good quality clothing that is a little bit pricey, but it's stuff that lasts for years. Literally, I have 2 pairs of pants from them that have lasted me 7 years. No rips, no tears, nothing. No torn stitch, nothing in them.
Doesn't seem like it's worn down much either.
No, and they lasted forever. I have a pair of pants that I wore when I worked on the farm that were, hey, look.
That were Halo.
Hornet.
That were Halo. Look, squirrel.
It's a hornet. But they're made out of the fire engine hose.
Yeah, I remember that one.
Yeah, and they're actually surprisingly comfortable, but they also are very durable, like amazingly durable.
These are not made out of fire hose.
They are not, but they're super comfy because I have a pair of pants made out of the same fabric and I wear them still.
The company's called Duluth.
Duluth Trading Company. Sorry, I didn't say that, did I? Sorry, Duluth Trading Company. So, yes, that's my update.
Mobile puff.
I'm gonna make katsudon tonight, even though it's warm.
It didn't work out the way I wanted it to.
It didn't work at all, did it? And this is how we normally are, so welcome to our life. I watered the garden earlier. Weeded and watered. Now we're going to turn off the AC and open up all the windows because it's nice outside. Alright, bye. But I left the house. I also did go talk to a library, see if they had any jobs, just because I want to work somewhere a little bit closer to home. Because right now I drive 40 minutes each way to get to work, and that's just a lot. Oh, I can already feel the breeze. Whew. So, yes, but that's my update. I'm gonna get some water. I need some water. Okay, now we're outside. So, when John first proposed to me, he got me a sword. Now this sword is battle ready, so you have been warned, you will see a sword in this next clip. But every month I oil the sword in order to make sure it doesn't get like rusted or anything like that. So I'm gonna oil the sword and show you kind of how I clean it. So yes. Can you hold this, please? Don't strike me down.
But then you shall become more powerful than I can possibly imagine.
Is that how that works?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't think we were a part of a...
You want to take that out? Use that?
No, I don't know why I'm doing that. Sword. So now it's been oiled. Take my oil cloth.
Oh.
Go. And that's how you clean a sword. That's how we clean a sword. I don't actually know how to use a sword, though.
It is an extension of yourself.
Hello. It is Sunday. I just took a shower, so my hair is kind of not doing anything fun right now. A lot of fun things, maybe. I don't really know. But I'm going to do a little update, because I did not post anything last week, because I'm bad at this. I'm bad at this. And we had a visitor all week. So, oh, there we go, switch screens. Alright, so, I wanted to give you an update, because I did switch projects, yes. But it's because I've been working on Project Soup. And for the past 2 days, I've written over 1,000 words a day. And I've already gotten 50 words in today. I'm actually up to almost 6,500 words in this project that I only started on April 15th. So, and today is the 28th. So I'm pretty excited about that. I've got some things going and I've got some ideas for it. I even made a mood board for it for now, so I'm very excited. And we're gonna see where it goes. But it's been good. Today was a traveling day. John's mom was visiting for a week, but she went home today, so we actually also went out and we ran some errands, did a little bit of shopping. I went to a bookstore and didn't buy any books, which is very strange, but I've been having this problem because I am out of room on my shelves for books. I am completely out of space for books, and not all of my books are even here. I still have books at my parents' house from when I moved into the apartment, what, 2 years ago?
Something like that.
Something like 2 years ago, and I didn't have enough room, so I just didn't take them all with me. I sent like half of them to my parents' house and took the rest with me. And I still haven't gotten all of them back yet, because we still don't really have the space. So I think I need to do some sort of project at some point, maybe next year, since I'm hoping to be done with school by the end of this 2024 year. I should be graduating the end of the year. Might try to only read the books that I own rather than buying books, and trying to get all the books off the floor. So we'll see. I don't think I could actually stick to that, to not actually buying more books, but to at least limit my buying. I have been trying to do that anyways, but that's where I'm at right now. I'm sorry I didn't get a video up last week. It just didn't happen. The time I normally would use to film videos was taken up being social, so I've been very social for the past week, and I think that's why I ended up needing 2 naps today. We took 2 naps today. I took 2 naps today. I don't know that John actually took 2 naps. He took at least 1, though. We both kind of passed out on the couch for a while. So, yeah. But that's what I got, and I will talk to you guys later. I don't think I can go through a video not wearing this shirt right now, because this is like my go-to pajama shirt, apparently, currently. But it is Tuesday the 30th. I am currently editing this vlog. I have a couple updates, and then I'm done. But first update. You'll probably be surprised. I DNF'd this. It was getting more and more ridiculous, and I got to a point, I was like on page 244, and I was just like, nope. You know what? I think I'm done. I started realizing I was forcing myself to listen to the audiobooks, forcing myself to read, and I just went, no, this isn't gonna work. This isn't gonna work. So unfortunately, I have DNF'd this. I had a horror project that I was gonna do, and I'm not gonna do it right now. I'm really not in the mood for it. But I've been working on Project Soup. I have the mood board that I showed you very briefly that has changed like 5 times since I started it, which is good. I have the basic outline kind of for what's happening for Project Soup, so that's very exciting. And I have 2.5 weeks left of school of this semester. And then I'm done with the semester. Look at me go. It's also the end of April. And as of now, I did not hit 50,000 words, actually total for anything. I've written a total of 31,000 words in multiple projects this month, which still isn't bad. I'll still take that. That's still pretty good. I'm happy with where I'm at. I'm no longer sick, which is good. And it was, I don't know what it was. It was like half a cold, half allergies, and it just lasted like 4 to 5 days, and then it was done. So it was very annoying. I didn't like it. But yeah, that's where we're at right now. But I'm going to end this video because I'm done. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. And until next time, stay safe, stay healthy, keep reading, and keep moving forward.